Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. I forgot to actually film an intro for this, but whatever, let's do this. I first start off with the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion in Eden. It is a full coverage primer for the eyelids. I simply love it because it is very good on covering my little veins. It helps my shadow last a really long time. So you know that good stuff, all that good stuff, whatever. Anyways, today we're going to be doing a cranberry burgundy eye look with this Huda Beauty palette. I started off with the shade Bay. It's kind of like a translucent shade just to set that primer. I went in with my Morphe E23 brush. Then after, we're going to go in with the color Sandalwood with my Morphe Y18 brush. I love this brush simply because it is so small and fluffy. My eyes aren't that big to use such big brushes with. So I basically just did the bottom of my crease. I filled in with the same color. After, I went in with the color Henna. That's just going to give it more of a smoky vibe to it. You know what I'm saying? I like it. We did it. Let's get it. With a different brush, I went in with the color Manator. And that brush that I'm using is a Morphe Y20. It's like a dome brush, a very tight round dome brush. I'm basically going in the corners of my eye to give it that very sultry red look for the burgundy that I'm trying to achieve for this look. Again, I went in with that primer, just a little bit on my lid to prime where I'm going to put that shimmer color. And the brush that I'm using is from the Anastasia palettes. You know, all those palettes bring such good brushes, and I love the double-ended brushes. Going in with that Fling color from the same Huda Beauty palette all over my lid. Boom, look at that color though. Can't say no to that burgundy beautiful thing going on. Yes, girl, give it to me. And with Bay, no, actually that is Moon Dust from the Huda Beauty palette, and that brush is from Elf. I just kind of like put some color on my brow bone to give it that little pop. Right here I'm going in with Urban Decay Midnight Cowboy glitter liner. I decided my eye needed a little pop of something, so I added that glitter just so it can look more defined, I guess, when I wear lashes, because the lashes I will be using are a bit dramatic, so I needed more drama. Up next, what I'm doing is going over my lash line with my Inglot gel liner in 77. Some call it 7, some call it 77. I'm just going by what the pot says, with the same brush that they recommend from Inglot, which is, I'll tell you right now, 42T. Now, these lashes that I am using are from this brand called Lash Label. They are called Daydream 3D, and they are from Hawaii. I'm priming, actually not even priming, I'm going over with the mascara. Look how freaking dope. I went in with the mascara from MAC, and now I'm going in with this primer from MAC. It's not really a primer, it's more of a hydrator, but I use it as a primer because I wanted that glow. My goal was to have very dewy, glowy skin, and this gives me that because I have dry skin, so that helps. For foundation, we're going to be using the Dior Forever in number 41 with my Morphe M439 brush. I love this brush. I can't even begin to say how much or why I love this brush. It's just so good when it comes to full coverage. And what I love is that it doesn't suck up all the foundation when you use it on your skin. It gives you what the foundation needs to give you. I'm gonna go Here I went in for more full coverage with the Air Flash Dior number 400. I sprayed it on the brush because I don't really like doing it on my skin because it is an air flash and it does land on my hair. Ooh, that was cold. I'm more dabbing it instead of swirling around to give me that full coverage. Only if I didn't have sideburns, my skin would look so different. Up next with the Tarte Shape Tape. I love this concealer. I'm gonna have to do a voiceover because, you know, Mom decided to come hang out in my room last minute, and who am I to kick her out? Going in with this Eco Tools sponge. It's the green, it's like a little green sponge that becomes bigger when you wet it. It's so good for the under eyes. It's kind of like the mini beauty blender that they sell in a duo. This came with the actual big brush, sponge, I'm sorry. Now I'm going in with my translucent powder from Laura Mercier just to set that under eye with the same sponge I used to apply the concealer. Gonna lay that down to add the under eye color, let that set. For bronzing and contouring, I'm gonna go in with MAC Give Me Sun Skin Mineralized Finish. I use this as a bronzer. A lot of people use it to set their whole skin, but I mean, look how beautiful that is. The finish, so natural. It doesn't even get chalky on you. I love it. Now going in again with that color Manator and the brush Y21 from Morphe, just going over my waterline or my lash, lower line, whatever you want to call it, to give it that depth, to give it that pop. Yes, girl, give it to me. And with sandalwood, going in with that same brush, combining the two colors, boom. Now using the Juvia's Place palette, the blush palette in volume 2. Going in with my Morphe, what is it? Oh Lord, E4. My favorite blush brush. It blends out really well too. These colors are gorgeous. And using my favorite brush along with my favorite highlighter, Mary Luminizer. I felt like this highlighter wasn't giving me what I wanted at the moment, so I went in with my Makeup Forever highlighter in number 2. Oh! And last but not least, my NYX matte lipstick in the color Rome. It just kind of paired well with the eyes, which is why I chose that color. Finishing off my skin with Fix Plus. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. That completes this video and I will see— no, that's not what I said. Alright guys, that completes this look. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you learned a little something from my technique and I will see you in my next video. You want a movie? Little little one house. Okay, well now. I'm just kidding.